Let's learn about implementing Layer 3 EtherChannel. Let's work on a real-world example that I had to troubleshoot and came up with a solution. The network contained two main buildings within a big campus. Building 1 had both users and server in the network. Building 2 have a real-time production line where the workers scan to the server in Building 1. The two buildings were connected by the two routers which configure with OSPF routing protocol. The issue was that the cable that connects the two routers was outdoor and got damaged from time to time, which really impacted the productivities of the users in Building 2. The management wanted to solve this problem as soon as possible. The applicable solution must also increase the network performance with reasonable cost. After doing the site survey, I found it was possible to run more network cables in a different path which was longer but can be secured to avoid the damages in the future. My immediate solution was to upgrade the routers to have enough Ethernet ports, since the existing routers only have two Ethernet ports. However, after checking with the vendor, I also realized that the routers were very costly and not scalable as the layer 3 switches. Therefore, my final solution was to replace the two routers with the two new layer 3 switches, and I need to configure a layer 3 Ether channel that bundles 3 parallel links, and I can bundle more links in the future. Then I can assign an IP address to each end of the Ether channel, and I can configure OSPFs on the two switches. In this lesson, we only focus on configuring layer 3 Ether channel. The first step in configuring the layer 3 Ether channel is to configure the port channel interface. In order to do that, at the switch configuration mode, we issue the command interface port channel, and then we provide the channel number, then hit enter. It will bring us into the interface configuration mode. In order to make it the layer 3 port channel interface, we issue the command no switch port, then hit enter. The expected behavior after creating the layer 3 interface port channel is that it will be in the down status because there's no physical interface assigned to it yet. And after we issue the command no switch port, we now can assign the IP address, and in this case we provide the IP address and the subnet mask, then hit enter. Let's do it on IT Life Skill Switch 1. Here we are at the privilege mode. We need to go to the configuration mode and then issue the command interface port dash channel, and then number 1, hit enter, and issue the command no switch port and hit enter, and assign the IP address to it. As you can see, the port channel change the status to down, and then we now can assign the IP address 10.0.0.1 subnet mask 255.255.255.0 and hit enter, and exit out this and run mem. And now we can continue configure the same steps on switch 2. Let's go to the configuration mode and issue the command interface port dot channel number 1 and hit enter, and issue the command no switch port and assign the IP address 10.0.0.2 subnet mask 255.255.255.0 and hit enter, and then X out S. That's it. The next step in configuring the layer 3 EtherChannel is to configure the physical interface range and make them the layer 3 ports and assign them into the port channel. In order to do that, at the switch configuration mode, we issue the command interface range, and then we provide the range of the interfaces that we want to configure, then hit enter. It will bring us into the interface range configuration mode. In order to make those interfaces become the layer 3 ports, we need to issue the same command no switch port, then hit enter. Now we can assign those interfaces into the port EtherChannel by using the command channel group, and then we provide the group number that we configured before with the mode on, then hit enter. Let's do it on IT Pipe Skill Switch 1. Here we are at the privilege mode. We need to go to the configuration mode, then issue the command interface range G045 to 47, then hit enter. And now we issue the command no switch port, then hit enter. It will bring those interfaces down, then bring them back up, and then we assign those interfaces into the channel group 1 with the mode on, then hit enter, and we can X out this. As you can see, the port channel 1 now change the state to up after we assign the physical interfaces into it. We write the configuration, and let's do the same steps on switch 2. We need to go to the configuration mode and issue the command interface range G045 to 47, no switch port. Now we assign those ports into the port channel by using the same command channel group 1 mode on, then hit enter, and then we X out this and write the configuration, and that's it. As you can see, the port channel interface 1 in switch 2 also change the state to up. Everything looks good. The final step is to verify the port channel interface. In order to verify the port channel interface, we can use 3 commands. The first command is show interfaces port channel, and then we provide the port channel number, then hit enter. The second command is show interfaces status, and then we filter for only the routed ports, then hit enter. And the third command is show EtherChannel, and then we provide the EtherChannel number with the keyword summary, then hit enter. Let's do it on IT Pipe Skill Switch 1. Here we are at the privilege mode. Let's issue the command show interfaces port channel number 1. As you can see, the port channel status is up, and the layer 3 port channel has an IP address assigned to it, and this is the correct IP address that we assigned in the previous step. Now let's do the second command, show interfaces status, and filter for only the routed ports, then hit enter. As you can see, the 3 ports from G045 to 47 the routed ports, and also the port EtherChannel PO1 that we configure is the routed port. Now let's do the third command, show EtherChannel 1, and with the keyword summary, then hit enter. As you can see, the port channel 01 is created with the manual mode, and the 3 physical ports G045 to 47 assigned to it, and the current status is R for layer 3 and use for in use. Everything looks good. Let's read the keynotes for this lesson. This is the end of this lesson. If you have any questions, please put it in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching.